Hello, this is week two's video. And the question that we are supposed to address this week is, how will you implement these skills and attitudes within your lessons to help your learners in their social contacts with other students? And it's in relationship to the link to our K-12 digital literacy and citizenship curriculum. And the cross-curricular framework is what I'm going to focus on because I partner with our librarian, who is also our technology specialist at our school, as well as our school counselor. And between the three of us, we integrate a lot of the framework into lessons throughout the school year in my class, especially with sixth graders, because even though they're in elementary school, next year they will be going on to middle school, and they'll be confronting even more of these issues with technology and how it's being used and is it being used correctly. Privacy and security, I teach that. My students also learn that it's important to stay safe using any kind of technology that they're using. I use Edmodo frequently in my classroom, actually all the time. And our groups are locked, so nobody else has access to them except someone who's been given a code to access it. So that's one way that they learn about privacy and security. I teach them how to use strong passwords and things that they are creating online. And it's important for them to understand that and understand why secure passwords are better than just any old password. Self-image and identity. Students explore their own digital selves, and it's important for them to understand that they need to be who they are in reality, online, and using social media because it's who they are, and not to create this image of somebody they're not when they're using technology. Cyberbullying is something I have my school counselor come in and teach with the sixth graders. We talk about cyberbullying, whether it's texting, whether it's using Instagram. Instagram is one of the worst things that I've had students get into trouble with. And yes, they do and have get into trouble with Instagram. And it's hurt a lot of students' feelings, but it's kind of good that they experience it within the elementary school setting, because once they go to middle school, there's much less control over it, and parents don't know, how to control it. Most parents don't even know what an Instagram is. So, so cyberbullying is addressed by our school counselor. As far as creative credit and copyright, copyright I teach because I teach video and film. I teach about copyright, copyleft, and why it's important to understand it. Obviously, as a sixth grade teacher, I teach writing, and so my students learn a lot about plagiarism. We address the whole issue of plagiarism. And then as far as internet safety, we have somebody from the state of Utah. Actually, the legislature provides this education. Someone from the state of Utah comes in and talks about internet safety, device safety, how to make your own personal devices safe. And then, of course, between our librarian, our technology expert, and myself, we talk about internet safety, information literacy. We teach that also in the library, how to find credible sources online, what's a credible source, what's not a credible source, and how do you find those credible sources when you're doing research, when you're doing science fair projects. So lots of different things. So basically, I just try to partner with other people in our building to help me integrate these different lessons. So it's not just myself that's integrating the lessons, but it's everybody because technology has become such a huge part of our educational community at Beacon Heights Elementary School.